cat person runs to greet her lizard brother.
She is always craving his attention. In the morning, Atlas runs straight to Junior's enclosure. She is sitting in the front, waiting for him to come down and say hi to her. She is in love. What I think is really unique with their relationship as well is that when they're apart, they act very differently than when they're together. But for some reason, when she's around Junior, she just becomes this very calm cat. Junior is kind of territorial, so he'll act big and bad. But as soon as he interacts with her, he turns into this like super derpy little lizard. They're in love with each other. I think that's just so sweet.
Supreme Master TV Max. Maximize your blessings at home, work, and anywhere.
All of you should try to set up your telephone. You go onto the site called suprememastertv.com/max or folia, poacher, Livia. Then you can set up your computer or even your handy smartphone without SIM into 40 quadrillion screens of Supreme Master Television. The dots are very, very small, but there are 40 quadrillion screens behind them. And if you have several no-SIM phones set up on that, then it's a lot.
Other inventive ways to multiply the 40 quadrillion Supreme Master TV screens. When you go to www.suprememastertv.com/max, click the button that is for your device. One is for PC or Android phone or tablet. The other is for Apple iOS phone or tablet and any other device. Under that, you can click on the 1 + 3 times max button to see one big screen of Supreme Master TV Live that you can watch and listen to as usual, together with 3 smaller screens of 40 quadrillion each. Enjoy our TV and the immense blessing at the same time. The offline button downloads the video to your device to keep the positive energy flowing without internet connection. The NX Max button shows many screens of 40 quadrillion for super multiplied blessings. Please tell all you know, all others, so this can help the whole world to be saved. Print out a Supreme Master TV Max card to distribute wherever you go, for example, if it is safe for you.
That kind of concentrated, huge, incredible energy will bless your home, bless your environment, your village, your town, or your city. And if many people do that, to bless your country, bless the world. Then our world will have less disasters, less war, more happiness, more intelligence, and more abundant blessings in our life. Just try it and you'll see the miracles that will happen.
To utilize this tool free of charge, please visit suprememastertv.com/max or youtube.com/@folia999/streams.
In the US, Lyme disease is on the rise, jumping from 329,000 cases between 2005 and 2010 to 470,000 between 2010 and 2018. The power of vegan choices and sustainable practices in curbing climate change. Continue watching to find out more.
I am vegan because an animal's life is not mine to take, especially for something as trivial as palate pleasure. Naimita Jagasia, vegan.
Yokwe means hello in the Marshallese language. Bright viewers, my name is David. The resilient people of the fantastic and fun Marshall Islands in Micronesia wish for the world to embrace the vegan lifestyle, strengthening our connection to the planet and one another. Welcome to today's show, The Power of Vegan Choices and Sustainable Practices in Curbing Climate Change. Climate change is no longer a far-off concern. It's happening now, affecting our planet and daily lives. Beyond melting ice caps and rising sea levels, it's having a serious impact on human health, calling for immediate action. While technologies like renewable energy and electric cars are essential, they're not enough to keep up with the fast rise in greenhouse gases. One gas in particular, methane, is especially powerful but short-lived, making it a key target in efforts to slow global warming. Climate change describes a wide range of planetary disruptions, from changing plant bloom times to vanishing mountain glaciers. These shifts, driven by a warming planet, are reshaping ecosystems, weather patterns, and our daily lives in ways we can't afford to ignore. Much like the human body needs a stable internal temperature to function properly, the Earth has an average temperature of about 15 degrees Celsius. When the planet's temperature rises, much like the body does during a fever, the balance of ecosystems is thrown off. However, unlike a fever that the body can recover from, a prolonged rise in temperature leads to irreversible changes in the planet's systems, causing widespread disruptions such as biodiversity loss and climate disasters. Scientists have confirmed that global surface temperatures have been steadily rising since 1951, with the pace picking up in the past decade. NASA reports that in 2023, the planet's temperature was about 1.36 degrees Celsius higher than the pre-industrial average of the late 19th century. What's more, the last 10 years have been the hottest on record, highlighting the urgent need to tackle this escalating crisis. Climate change isn't just about the planet. It's also a growing public health crisis that's impossible to ignore. As global temperatures rise, heat waves are hitting harder and more often, putting people at risk of heat exhaustion, dehydration, and even heat stroke, especially the elderly and kids, who are the most vulnerable. But rising temperatures aren't just felt through heat waves. They're changing the very air we breathe. Extreme heat speeds up the formation of ground-level ozone, a harmful pollutant that worsens conditions like asthma and bronchitis. Wildfires, fueled by hotter, drier weather, are another growing concern. These intense blazes release smoke and fine particles that make the air harder and more hazardous to breathe. Vulnerable groups such as children, seniors, and those with existing lung conditions face increasing risks of chronic respiratory problems.
Vegan, your ladder to heaven.
Climate change is fueling a rise in diseases spread by pests like mosquitoes and ticks, putting global health at risk. A review in the New England Journal of Medicine highlights how rising temperatures and shifting climates are giving these disease carriers more places to thrive and longer periods to spread illness. For example, cases of Lyme disease, caused by bacteria, are increasing as Ixodes ticks, which carry the infection, are moving into new areas of Canada and Norway because of warmer weather. In the US, Lyme disease is on the rise, jumping from 329,000 cases between 2005 and 2010 to 470,000 between 2010 and 2018. And it's not just Lyme disease. West Nile virus, known to cause severe life-threatening complications and transmitted by mosquitoes, has started appearing in places like Germany after periods of unusually warm weather. These diseases aren't just numbers. They're straining healthcare systems, leading to long recoveries and in some cases turning deadly. It's a clear reminder of the growing health risks tied to our changing climate. When we think about climate change, we often focus on physical impacts like rising sea levels or extreme weather. But did you know it's also taking a toll on mental health? Heat waves, floods, and hurricanes are driving up rates of anxiety, depression, and even post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. A 2021 World Health Organization, or WHO, survey found that only 9 out of 95 countries have mental health support in their climate action plans, a noticeable gap as the need grows. Extreme heat has also been linked to more suicides, aggression, and mood disorders, according to an analysis published in the Indian Journal of Occupational and Environmental Medicine. The toll is especially steep in agricultural communities facing displacement and economic challenges. As millions worldwide feel the effects of a changing climate, it's crucial to acknowledge how it negatively impacts mental well-being. Mental health deserves a central place in climate discussions, as the emotional and psychological effects of these shifts are just as urgent as the physical ones.
Vegan, 'cause we are originally loving and kind.
We will take a moment to do some deep breathing exercises for relaxation and be right back. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.
Where there's a will, there's a way. This squirrel's plan to steal from the bird feeder is about to hit a snag. Just when the man thought he had outsmarted the squirrel with the slinky, the determined critter showed that where there's a will, there's a way, assessing his options. Phase 1. Complete. Phase 2. Complete. Phase 3. Victory is sweet. Never underestimate a hungry animal person.
Marvelous viewers, welcome back to the power of vegan choices and sustainable practices in curbing climate change. Climate change is also a growing threat to global food security and nutrition. Droughts, floods, and other extreme events are already impacting crop yields, making food scarcer in many parts of the world. By 2050, up to 183 million more people in low-income countries could face hunger due to such disasters, according to a report in the journal Global Environmental Change. And it doesn't stop there. Rising carbon dioxide levels are lowering the nutritional value of staples like rice and cereals, lessening their essential mineral and protein availability. Research published in the journal Nature Climate Change in 2017 estimates that higher CO2 levels could cause 150 to 220 million people to suffer from zinc deficiency. Additionally, a 2018 study in the journal Science Advances projects that by 2050, up to 600 million rice-dependent individuals may face micronutrient shortages. The most vulnerable regions, particularly in Africa and Asia, will bear the greatest burden, resulting in long-term health and nutrition challenges. The science is clear. Human activities are heating up our planet. Animal people factories, burning fossil fuels, cutting down forests, cultivation of animal person feed, transportation and industrial production have all led to a sharp rise in greenhouse gases. These gases act like a blanket around the Earth, trapping heat and causing global temperatures to climb. Carbon dioxide gets most of the attention when speaking of climate change drivers. However, what's less well known is that the methane in the atmosphere is far more dangerous than carbon in the short term. It has a much shorter lifespan than CO2, breaking down within 7 to 12 years. However, during that time, it's far more powerful. In the first 20 years after release, methane traps 80 times more heat than carbon dioxide, and still 28 times more over the next 100 years. Methane accounts for about 30% of global warming. Given methane's potency in the short term, addressing its emissions could have an immediate and significant impact on global warming. Unlike the slow pace of carbon dioxide's long-term effects, reducing methane releases could start cooling the planet much more quickly. The top source of methane is industrial animal people raising activities, making it the most important area of focus in the efforts against climate change.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
By the world adopting the vegan diet, we would reduce methane output substantially, helping to slow down global warming. Shifting away from animal people-based foods also conserves vital resources like water and land, making it a powerful collective action in the quest to curb climate change. You might be wondering how to make this dietary switch yourself. Building a support system is helpful for long-term success. Seek out online or in-person groups where you can share tips, recipes, and challenges. Having a like-minded partner can also make grocery shopping, meal prepping, and cooking more enjoyable. Anticipate potential obstacles such as social gatherings or family meals and plan ahead with vegan-friendly options so you're prepared for any situation. Transitioning to a vegan lifestyle is a necessary step for both your health and the planet, so be patient with yourself, embrace the learning curve, and enjoy discovering new flavours and foods that align with your goals. You'll also find that the journey towards a greener lifestyle extends beyond your diet. Sustainable living, in all its forms, plays a crucial role in tackling climate change by reducing the environmental impact of our daily activities, whether it's through shifting to renewable energy sources or adopting energy-saving habits. Every small change counts. Additionally, smart conservation practices like using public transportation, carpooling, or driving electric vehicles further decrease reliance on fossil fuels, which boosts global warming. Reducing waste is just as crucial, whether it's recycling, reusing, or choosing eco-friendly products. These simple actions can help keep our landfills from overflowing and protect our natural ecosystems from pollution. And while one person's efforts might seem small, imagine if everyone pitched in. Together we can make a big difference in the efforts against climate change, ensuring a healthier planet for future generations.
Vegan. Now around you, the world dances.
Amazing viewers, thank you for being with us for today's show. Coming up next is Be Content and Serve with Sacrificial Spirit, Part 6 of 8, on Between Master and Disciples. May the gentle effect of the cruelty-free vegan diet quickly ripple across the world and help cultivate a spirit of shared kindness.
Being vegan, having peace, doing good deeds, life is a feast.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/HL.
Naše programy nabízejí více jazyků. Prosím navštivte suprememastertv.com/schedule a suprememastertv.com/HL.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.